going to at least give you a little bio on Raymond Garey Saunders Jr. So I think it's important you know the man that he was. So Raymond Garey Saunders was born August 25th in 1944. He was born and raised in Seminole Heights, right here in Tampa, Florida. In June 1962, he graduated from Hillsborough High School. Right after graduation from high school, he joined the United States Air Force. He served from 1962 to 1974. He met his wife, Bach, who is with us here. In 1970, she was, well, I'll get to that. I'm skipping ahead in the story. This story is beautiful. But he met his wife in 1970. Bach was Garey's assigned personal assistant from the embassy. She accompanied him as his interpreter all throughout all of Vietnam, where they fell in love. I thought that was such a beautiful story. So June 11th, 1972, he married the love of his life, which was Bach. August 1972, they moved back to the States and assigned to Craig Air Force Base in Selma, Alabama. March 1973, they moved to Tampa, Florida to join the Tampa Police Department. Thank you very much. And he was a police officer, held various positions and ranks. He joined the department in 74, and he was on TBD until he passed away in 1995. So the ranks he held was, when he passed away, was a senior detective. So senior detective, administrative corporal, uniform corporal, and patrol officer. And as a senior detective, he was part of the Crimes Against Persons Bureau Sex Crime Squad with primary duties of investigation of missing persons, abductions, and child custody disputes. He was also one of, I believe, 2 officers that was an elderly abuse detective, hence his passion for seniors, because he helped the elderly with abuse situations regularly. And that was became part of his passion for what he did. And that's why we're honoring him today. So, I'm going to have Garey Saunders Jr. come up here. His son is also a Master Patrol Officer with TBD for 14 years, and we want to honor him. And his family is here if you all want to stand up possibly. We have Bach Saunders, his wife, in the middle. Thank you so much for coming. We have April Saunders, which is Garey Jr.'s wife. Thank you. Katie Saunders, their adorable son. Thank you. Garey Saunders Jr., we're going to have you come up and say a few words about your dad, please.
I will use a mic. Hopefully everybody can hear me all the way from up here. Caring, thoughtful, helpful, devoted, big-hearted, considerate, active, affectionate, concerned, dedicated, together, and loving. These are just a few words that describe the working people before me today. It is truly an honor to be standing before you and to be able to present an award that was dedicated to my late father. It speaks true volumes that the man and hero I looked up to for so many years while here on earth had such a valuable impact on so many lives. I really never knew how active my father was in the community until I began reading his biography. I think to myself, how did he find the time to go to these meetings and community events all those years? In March of '95, when Dad passed from cancer, I remember sitting at the church during the funeral service and looking around at the hundreds and hundreds of people who were in attendance. After the service, I had the great opportunity to meet and shake hands of hundreds of people who shared their short stories of how Dad made an impact in their lives and gave his time to help when needed. At that point, it all clicked in. Dad had a special gift in life, and that was to serve those in need. He took that same oath I took as well as thousands of law enforcement officers to serve and protect. I truly believe he already had that built into him prior to putting on the badge. He always went 110% in all that he did, So when he was assigned to missing persons and the elderly abuse at TPD, he was going to make a difference. He saw that there was a missing link between its victims and law enforcement. There needed to be something or someone to offer help and assistance to his senior victims. A simple brainstorming to find solutions to senior safety and educate them. Now look at where we are at some 20 years today. I'm in the presence of a distinguished group of men and women who share the same passion. I'm truly touched that his work goes unnoticed and continues to serve the seniors in need. I speak not only for me, but for my mother, who is a rock of my family. I am a true believer that what makes a strong man, there's a stronger woman behind the scenes keeping it all together. And I know that because I would not be the person I am today without my wife April by my side. And my mission now is to educate my son Cade on how important it is to help others with problems and find solutions to those in need. To the Hillsborough County Salt Council, who continues to advocate for seniors and educate the community on senior safety and act as the advisory board for the law enforcement agencies here in Hillsborough County, we thank you. Dad would be so proud to know that each and every one here helped so many lives over the years. Special thanks to Darlene Gant for being my TPD liaison and organizing this special event. To this year's recipient, Barbara, of the 2014 R. Garey Saunders Award, thank you for your dedication for putting others first to make a difference in life. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed. This award is just a small appreciation for all you have done. With that in closing, life takes turns we don't expect or control. In March of 2013, I had a work-related injury which required open heart surgery, which included a bypass of my main artery, the widowmaker. If it wasn't for the wonderful support group from the staff at TGH, my road to recovery would have been difficult and stressful and in total chaos. The Salt Council, as well as its affiliated organizations, are the support group to our many seniors here at Hillsborough County. Continue to promote safety to our senior citizens through education and crime prevention. With our continued efforts, believe in alleviating fear of victimization, enhance the delivery of law enforcement and protective services, and improve the overall quality of life to our senior population. Thank you again for allowing me and my family to be part of this special event. Again, thank you and God bless.